Have you ever wondered why some people love tattoos, while others can't stand them? Why a simple piece of ink on the skin can divide opinions so deeply? Today we're diving into the hidden psychology of people who hate tattoos, because behind every opinion lies a story the world never hears. For many who dislike tattoos, it's not about art, it's about perception. They see ink as rebellion, as chaos written on skin. Their minds connect tattoos with danger, with non-conformity, and sometimes with fear. Psychologists say this reaction often starts early, from what we were taught as kids. If a child grows up hearing that tattoos are bad or dirty, that belief sinks deep into the subconscious. It becomes not just an opinion, but a reflex. In many traditional homes, tattoos are seen as a sign of lost morals, something that good people don't do. This moral conditioning quietly shapes how people judge others, not based on who they are, but on how they look. People who hate tattoos often have a high need for control. They like order, predictability, and structure. And tattoos, wild, permanent, expressive, represent the opposite. It's not the tattoo they hate. It's what the tattoo symbolizes. Unpredictability. Some people fear tattoos because they fear permanence. They fear making choices they can't undo. This tells us something deeper. Their fear isn't of ink, it's of commitment. Culture changes everything. In Japan, tattoos once meant outcast. In the West, they became cool. But for some, old meanings never fade. They see tattoos through the lens of history, not individuality. When someone strongly dislikes tattoos, it can be a defense mechanism called reaction formation. The mind hides what it secretly admires by pretending to hate it. Media often shows tattooed people as rebels, gangsters, or misfits. So the brain builds an association. Tattoo equals trouble. And every time it sees one, it activates old fears. Some people link purity to untouched skin. For them, tattoos violate a sense of cleanliness or holiness. This is called symbolic purity bias, the same psychology behind why some avoid scars, dirt, or even emotional mess. But here's the twist. Most people who hate tattoos don't know why. They just feel it. That's because their dislike lives deep in the subconscious, below awareness, where logic never reaches. Sometimes, hatred is projection. We reject in others what we secretly fear in ourselves. A tattoo challenges them because it expresses something they've kept buried. Tattoos represent freedom, the power to design your own body, your own identity. For those who hate them, freedom itself can be threatening. Because freedom means difference, and difference feels unsafe. Older generations grew up in eras where tattoos meant rebellion. New generations see them as expression. The clash between those two worlds creates misunderstanding, not malice. People who hate tattoos often say, "I just don't like how it looks." But beneath that sentence lies a belief that says, "I don't understand why someone would mark themselves." That's not judgment. That's confusion trying to protect comfort. Every tattoo tells a story: loss, love, survival. Those who dislike them often fear emotional exposure, because tattoos say what words can't, and vulnerability feels unsafe. The human brain craves symmetry. For some, tattoos disrupt that balance. They see the body as an art form already perfect, and tattoos as graffiti on sacred skin. But ironically, many who claim to hate tattoos secretly respect the courage it takes to have one. Because it's not just art, it's commitment. And commitment scares them. Sometimes all it takes is a story. When they learn that someone's tattoo honors a lost loved one, hate softens, judgment turns to understanding, because empathy rewires everything. So maybe it's not about tattoos at all. Maybe it's about fear, culture, control, and memory, painted onto our psychology long before ink ever touched skin. To understand why someone hates tattoos is to understand how their mind protects itself. And maybe that's the real art of being human.